Hello, everybody. This is Robert for strat-o-matic Replay, and I welcome you to another edition of it. Again, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's been watching these replays and enjoying them. If there's anybody that likes to, throw in a comment that say, "Hey, you could do this better, you could do that better," feel free. Hey, I'm not a professional announcer, but I've been doing this kind of thing, for many years, and now I get a chance with modern technology to bring my excitement to everybody else who loves the game of baseball. We're in the year 1925. We have now reached the quarter mark of the 20th century. And as I looked through 1925, I found a couple of interesting things, but one thing did turn out that interested me. And I come down here. First of all, take a look at 1925. You'll see that it was Rogers Hornsby led everything in the National League. Bob Musil pretty much led homers and RBIs in the American League. This year was the Washington Senators versus the Pittsburgh Pirates in the World Series. And, a pretty interesting year in 25. But as I come down to the events, I come to this right here on June 1st. And I see, of course, Mr. Lou Gehrig. On June 1, Lou Gehrig pinch hits for Pee Wee Wanneger, beginning a 21-30 consecutive game streak. This actually got my interest, and I figured, you know what? What if we played that first game of 2,130 that Lou Gehrig would be in until his until he gets closer to his forced retirement because of Lou Gehrig's disease. And that sounded like a good way to start, so why not? Let's do that. And we're going to have to make a few changes, so let's see what happens. Let's go to Strat-o-matic, and we could see that actually on that date, against the Senators, they actually went up against Walter Johnson. So this was a pretty interesting game. Sam Jones will be the starting pitcher for the Yankees, but we got to make some changes. Instead of having Wanneger start the game, I want to make some let's do some changes. Let's go ahead and since Wanneger is a shortstop, the first baseman of this game was Wally Pipp. I'm going to let Lou Gehrig take Pipp's place, and he'll play first base instead, and Wanneger will lead off. So let's see how this goes. All right. So Lou Gehrig is going to begin his first game of 21-30. Why not? Let's play ball.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Want to welcome you all to a nice day here at Yankee Stadium. The year is 1925. The Washington Senators versus the New York Yankees. Pitching for the Yankees, leading off, is going to be Sad Sam Jones. In 1925, 15 wins, 21 losses, a 4.63 ERA. Remember, this is 1925. The 27 Yankees are a couple of years away. This team wasn't that good this year. It kind of finished under 500. There were a couple of injuries, as you'll notice as we get around, as we get into the game here. Leading off for the Washington Senators will be Sam Rice. They won the league that year. In 1925, 350 average, a homer, 87 RBIs. This was a good baseball team. Here's the first pitch of the game. And it's a fly ball to right, and the Babe will take it, 1 out. And we'll now see Bucky Harris. He batted .287 for the Sens. That's a ground ball to third. Dugan tosses it over to Gehrig for the second out. And now we'll see Joe Judge. Judge hits a clean single, and he'll hold it first. And it brings up Goose Goslin. Goslin steer strikes out. Bottom of the first. Pitching for the Washington Senators, the Walter Johnson. 1925, 20 wins, 7 losses, a 3.07 ERA. Johnson was already getting into his declining years, but he was still pretty darn good. So let's see what the Yankees bring here. Let's bring up Pee Wee Wanneger. He will lead off for the Yankees. And he starts off with a single to right. Harris will toss it into Harris. And Wanneger goes to first. And we'll see Joe Dugan coming up. Here's Dugan. Steer right out. 1 out. Sometimes you have to forgive me. The phone sometimes rings around here. Earl Combs will be the next batter for the Yankees, and of course people will know who he is batted .342 in 1925, 3 homers, 61 runs batted in. Remember, some of these names are familiar as they were coming on to that Bronx Bombers game, or year, I should say, only a couple of years from now. Earl Combs is the batter. 1 out. And Combs flies out to right. Harris will make the catch. 2 men down, and that, of course, brings up the Babe. Not one of his better years. .290 average, 25 homers, 66 runs batted in 1925. But you can notice he only had 359 at bats. He did get nicked up a little bit that season. But let's see if the Babe can come through. Steer Reichout. Nothing doing. We go to the second, and Joe Harris will lead off for the Senators. And Harris, he batted .313 in 1925, 13 homers, 61 runs batted in. And here's the pitch. That's a walk. So Harris will go to first, and we'll now see Ozzie Bluget. The hit and run is on, and it's a ground out to Ward. He'll make the play. Harris moves to second. And now here's Roger Peckinpah. another one of those great baseball names. That's a pop fly up the chute. Dugan makes the catch, 2 outs. And now we'll see Muddy Rule. Rule walks. That puts runners at first and second now for Walter Johnson. Johnson can hit, and he does. That's a base hit. And we're going to try to get the lead runner. Aggressive base running, let the play throw. It needs to be, here's the throw. He easily gets in there. There was no chance. No chance. So it's the Senators that score first on the RBI single by Johnson. Johnson moves over to second, Rule to third. And now we'll see Sam Rice. Rice hits a ground ball to Ward. He will make the play to end the inning. Washington 1, New York nothing. Bottom of the second, Bob Musil leads off for the Yankees. Steer Reichout. And now we'll see Mr. Lou Gehrig. Let's have a look at him. 1925, .295 average, 20 homers, 68 runs batted in. Lou Gehrig was already pretty much getting close to being a household name in the Bronx. But his Iron Man streak begins on this day at Yankee Stadium. Let's see if the Iron Man can do something. He grounds out to short for the second out. And now we'll see Aaron Ward. Ward, it's a single to left. Goslin will toss it into Peckinpah. 2 men down. And now here's Shang. Shang walks. Runners at first and second now for the pitcher, Jones. Not a hitter. Let's see if he can come through somehow. Nope, strikes out. Third inning coming up, and Bucky Harris leads off for the Senators. That's a line out right to Ward, 1 out. And the batter will be Judge. That's off Shang, and Shang will make the play in foul territory for the second out, and it will bring up Goslin. And he's plunked. So Goslin goes to first on the hit pitch, and now Joe Harris will come up. Steer Reichout. And the Yankees get out of it. Bottom of the third, here's Pee Wee Waniger for the Yankees. He grounds one to Judge at first. He'll make the play itself, 1 out. And now we'll see Dugan. Dugan, it's a fly ball to Rice at center. He can't get to it. That's going to be a double. Dugan will stop at second and bring up Combs. So the Yankees are threatening. Let's see if Combs can come through. Nope. It's another strikeout. That's the 5th strikeout by Johnson. And now we bring up the Babe. Well, Babe Ruth, we need some magic. He hits a ground ball to Peckinpah short, and Peckinpah will make the play to end the inning. At the end of 3, it's 1-0 Senators here at Yankee Stadium, the first of 21-30 by Lou Gehrig. That's the game we're playing today. We're in the 4th, and Ozzie Bluget will lead it off. That's a ground ball to Ward at second. He commits the error, and Bluge will go to first. I have a feeling Bluge is probably how you pronounce it. I'll have to check. And Roger Peckinpah is the batter. He's running. Here's a chance to get him out. Just got him right on the tag. Wow, what a play by Shang. Waniger puts the tag on him and just gets him. Phew, not easy to get him out. One man down, and Peckinpah still at the plate. He grounds one right back to Jones. Jones commits an error. That's the second error on the Yankees. Allows Peckinpah to go to first. He can't get the lead. The hit and run is on. And that's going to be a triple. The run will score, and the Senators now lead it 2-0. Rule goes to third. And now the batter is Johnson. The infield is in. Strikeout. That's the third strikeout for Jones. And now Sam Rice is the batter. And you got Sam Rice and Bucky Harris. And I'm going to put Sam Rice on base and pitch to Harris instead. He's running. We'll hold on to the ball. Rice will go to second. And we'll still pitch to Harris. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Combs makes the play. And that's the inning. Washington 2, New York 0. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Musil. Strikeout. That is the sixth strikeout by Walter Johnson. And now batter is Gehrig. Gehrig smacks a nice ball. This is going to bounce off the wall all the way out there. That's going to be a triple. Gehrig will go to third. The Yankees now have a runner in scoring position, and Aaron Ward comes up for the Yankees. Can Ward get him in? It's a ground ball to Harris. He will make the play. Harris will get him out at first, but Gehrig will score. It's now 2-1. And now the batter is Shang. Shang grounds one to Peckinpah, and Peckinpah commits an error. That's the first error allowed by the Senators. Shang goes to first, and now the batter is Jones. Jones grounds ball right to short, and that will end the inning. Washington 2, New York 1. We go to the fifth. In the fifth inning, we'll have Joe Judge lead it off for the Senators. And Judge smacks a long fly deep to right, but Ruth has got plenty of room. One out. And the batter now will be Gosselin. Gosselin pops one up to Gehrig at first for the second out. And now we'll see Joe Harris. Harris grounds one to Wanniger at short to end the inning. Bottom of the fifth. Pee Wee Wanniger will lead off against Johnson here. Tight game. Wanniger hits a fly out to right. Harris makes the play, one man down. And now here's Dugan. Steer right out. Number 7 for Johnson. And now we'll see Combs. Combs grounds one to Bluegee, and that retires a side. And real quick, I just actually checked Wikipedia to see how his name is pronounced. It is pronounced Ossie Bluegee. Sixth inning coming up. It's still 2-1 Senators, and matter of fact, Bluegee is up. Here's the pitch. And that's a base hit. So Bluegee goes to first base. He'll hold, and they'll bring up Peckinpah. He can't get the lead. The hit and run is on. It's a single. Bluegee will take third, and he executed that hit and run perfectly. Runners at first and third now, and nobody out. And Muddy Rule is up. So now the Yankees are in a little bit of trouble. We'll hold on to the ball. Peckinpah will take out second. Muddy Rule still on the mound. And I think we'll intentionally walk him and pitch to the pitcher, Walter Johnson. Bases loaded. Johnson at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Jones. It's an error by Jones. Bluegee scores from third. It's now 3-1 Senators. And still nobody out. So Sam Jones can't make the play. Now Sam Rice is up. And it looks like the Senators got a chance to blow it right open. They will not. It's a fly ball. It's caught. The run does score. It was a deep fly, but the run does score. It's now 4-1 Senators. And now there's one out, runners at the corners. And now Bucky Harris is up. Harris is a liner right to second. Ward will make the catch, 2 men down. And the last chance now is Joe Judge with runners at the corners. And that's a fly ball to right, and Ruth makes the play. Washington 4, New York 1, bottom of the 6th. And here is the Babe. He is 0 for 2. Not any longer. Babe Ruth smacks one clean over the right field wall. Say goodbye That's what the fans here at Yankee Stadium wanted to see. It's 4-2 as the Babe comes through. And now here's Bob Meusel. Bob Meusel, 1925. Remember, he only added 290, but he led the Yankees in homers and RBIs. Matter of fact, that's a league lead. He led the American League in that. Let's see if Meusel can get a play, but he pops out to short, 1 out. And now here's Gehrig. Gehrig gets a ground ball right back to Harris. Harris makes the play, 2 men down. And now here's Aaron Ward. Fly ball to center. And Rice makes the catch to end the inning. Washington 4, New York 2. We go to the 7th here at Yankee Stadium, the first of 2130 for Lou Gehrig. He actually was brought in as a pinch hitter for Pee Wee Waniger, if you've been watching this, but I actually decided to start him instead of place a Wally Pipp and make a little change here for this. Here's Goose Goslin, top of the 7th inning for the Senators, strikeout. That's the 4th strikeout by Jones, and now here's Harris. Harris is a ground ball to Ward. He makes the play, 2 men down. And now here's Asi Bluji. Fly ball to center. Combs makes the catch. Inning done. What hand did Chet Lemon throw with? That would be his right. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Wally Shang leads off against Walter Johnson. Yankees down by 2. Shang grounds one right to first. Judge with the play, 1 out. And now here's Jones. Ground ball to third. Can Bluji make the play? Yes, he can. Throws him out at first for the 2nd out. And now here is Waniger. Waniger, it's a single to right. And he says it's a stretch. No. And so Waniger will hold it first and bring up Joe Dugan. So the Yankees got a chance. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a line out right to short. Peckinpah makes the play. We go to the 8th. And Peckinpah is the batter. Sam Jones still on the mound for the Yankees. There's a ground ball right to Jones, and it's an error by Jones. That is the 4th error committed by the Yankees. It allows Peckinpah to reach first, and we'll see Muddy Rule. He can't get the lead. And that's going to be a fly out to right. Ruth makes the play. And now here's Johnson. Johnson's going to get himself a base hit. Peckinpah takes second. He'll hold. And now here's Sam Rice. Rice grounds out to second. 4-6-3, double play. And the Yankees get out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Earl Combs leads off against Johnson. It's 4-2. The 4 errors really did the Yankees in this ball game. Let's see if Combs can come through. Nope, that's a strikeout. That's number 8 for Johnson. And now here's the Babe. 1 for 3 with a home run. But he grounds one to first, and Judge will make the play. 2 men down. And now a chance for Bob Meusel. Meusel lines out to second, and the play was made by Harris to end it. We go to the 9th inning. And let's have a look at Jones and see if we need to take him out here. Let's check the mound and see how he's doing. He says he's all right. Bucky Harris will lead off. That's a ground ball to Ward at second. He makes the play, 1 man down. And now we'll see Joe Judge. Judge grounds one to Gehrig. Gehrig makes the play, 2 down. And now here's Goslin. That's a walk. Now you got Goslin on a first base. And Joe Harris is up. Harris is 0 for 3 with a run scored. And let's see if Jones can get out of the inning. Let's see if we can just get him out. Fly ball to left. Meusel makes the play to end it. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's 4-2 Senators over the Yankees. Walter Johnson still on the mound for the Senators. And here is Lou Gehrig to lead off for the Bronx Bombers. That's a ground ball to first. Judge makes the play, 1 down. And now here's Aaron Ward. Ward flies out to right. 2 outs. Last chance for the Yankees and Wally Shang. Here's the pitch. Line out to first. Judge makes the play. And that is the game. Oh. Well, Remember that year in 1925, the Yankees did have their issues. But in this one, it's the Washington Senators that come up on top here at Yankee Stadium 4-2. And this is the first of 21-30 of Lou Gehrig. Let's take a look at the box score. And we see for the Washington Senators, they didn't get that many hits. I mean, Walter Johnson, as a matter of fact, was the man. He was 2 for 4 for the ball game, and he had an RBI. And for the Yankees, it was Paul Wanniger was 2 for 4. Babe Ruth did hit the home run, but the errors were key. Sam Jones had 3 errors today. Aaron Ward had 1. Peckinpah for the Senators had 1. But the 4 errors is what did it. And Sam Jones had only gave up 3 earned runs. He had 4 strikeouts. Walter Johnson was the man. He had 8 strikeouts today. Johnson was definitely on his game. Much different game. Much different pitcher between these two. And I think a pretty good game. Could have went either way, but a couple of key errors here just couldn't give the Yankees any help. Well, that's it here for Strat-o-matic Replay, a quick ball game we play through. As again, I'd like to say I want to thank everyone that basically has been watching, and please leave a like. Let me know if you want what you'd like me to see, what you'd like to see in other games coming up. 1926 will be next. So until then, I'll see you then. Final score here, it's the Senators downing the Yankees 4-2 in Lou Gehrig's first of 21-30. Hope to see you again, everybody. Bye for now.